Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically
and he's let fly! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
The ball goes in. Ferdinand with the clearance. Now it's Gullit.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Lahm. And it's McKennie. And it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that was very necessary. And that's going right the way across. Oh, that's well spotted. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And they've got rid. Hakimi. So we're still where we started right now. It's a promising position. McKennie. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Benfica have their second corner now. He's got full. That's going to go a long way. Throw in. Ah, he's given it away. Messi. And here's Gullit. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. McKennie. Lovely, now then. Portugal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Passes short and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Lahm. Rummenigge, and the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Benfica get their fourth corner. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
McKennie. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. And it's Messi. Bellingham. And Hakimi, who played through for the wide man. Messi flashes it across. We are into stoppage time. And the shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nice bit of trickery. Drives it in. Nesta can get it clear. Vieira. Bellingham. Bellingham!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's McKennie. Lam. There's the delivery. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vieira. The searching ball out wide. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he shoots! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Played back in. Rummenigge. He's played it back. Bullet looking understandably energised after his goal. Jordi Alba gets good distance on it. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Hakimi. Benfica are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he is going into that little black book.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 22. Número 16. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Número 11. Bale. Número 14. Número 9.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hakimi. Looking to play him in. Here comes the cross. He's there and gets it away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Jordi Alba. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Rummenigge. Caicedo. Hakimi does well to get it back. And it's Bale. Could move up a gear here. Looking to go deep. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bullet. Lam. That's very neat. Lahm plays it in. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Nesta makes the interception. Now it's Hunnit. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Vieira. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 20.
Portugal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Taken back almost at once. Defending was strong and firm. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gravenberg. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that's that. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Now it's Rodri. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. Now this could be a chance. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Hullet. Lahm gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Chance! Oh, it's going to be disappointing. And another try! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gear, climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tries to play it through. Jordi Alba picks it up now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vieira. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Portugal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And here's Hullet. Good chance here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Lahm. Decent progress down the left. They get a throw in. Pings it across.
That's good defensive concentration. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Pass somewhat off target. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Hakimi. Can he get it through? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lahm fired deep towards the back post. Vieira. Jordi Alba. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferdinand gets it clear. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's in plenty of space here. Jordi Alba. He's picked his way through. And across it goes. Portugal have reclaimed it. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. He's having a shot! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are pulling clear here. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. McKennie. Messi. Benfica finding their passes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Rummenigge. Ibrahim. And a chance! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he's taking no chances there. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Portugal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Jordi Alba. That's a cute ball. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's a sharp little ball here. There's no flag.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. Messi, he's on it, can he get away? And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. Hakimi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rummenigge. That's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. And that was very necessary. Nesta. Another throw-in. Rodri. Benfica are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Lahm going full tilt down the left. Here's Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. Check claims comfortably. Hullet. Hakimi. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hullet. Lahm. Hullet. McKennie. Knocks it into space. McKennie is onto this.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Jordi Alba. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham looking to add to his goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the finish! And again the keeper stands strong. Spread out to the left. And it's Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they can break here. Pull it. Great vision. Rodri cuts it out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That pass has been well intercepted. And they can counter here. And it's Jordi Alba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hangs in a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Rummenigge. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Rummenigge looking for the run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McKennie. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substituição para Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Here it is, crossed in. Cleared without hesitation. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Out towards the flank. Thuram. Looking for a runner. And it's made its way to him. And this is Bale. And he's managed to get... And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries to get it clear. Desperate defending required here. And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
Many thanks to Jim, and with